Hello and welcome to the Talent Talks at the Prix Ars Electronica 2020, and I have now the pleasure of talking to the young filmmakers who earned an honorary mention in the category U19 Create Your World among the young professionals for their documentary Meine Welt Deine Welt, My World, Your World. So for this documentary, you portrayed 4 people, a monk, a drag queen, a farmer, and an animal rights activist. How did you choose those people? Grab a microphone. But you know how to make movies.
Yeah, we wanted to choose people we don't know, their lives. So we wanted to give an insight into a new world we don't know yet at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like a little bit of an ego thing. Like we wanted to look a little bit into the lives of people we have no contact with, like a monk. I was not even baptized, I've never been to church, and a drag queen, also not our world. But we wanted to just see how people are living that are so close, like in distance to us, but not like in like our bubble of people.
And what I noticed in your documentary, those people really opened up to you. They told you a lot of things, talked very openly. How did you manage to make such an, I don't know, maybe intimate atmosphere? How did you manage those people to open up to you so freely? Do you have a method maybe?
Well, for me it was very hard because I was the interviewer and I'm kind of introverted, so it was a big challenge for me. But I think if you're very honest to people and you try to be yourself and show them, hey, this is also really weird for me as it is for you, they open up to you. And also we were a very, very small team. It was just me and Jonathan and Nikolaus. And I think it was a really intimate situation, just us three and the person, and nobody who can disturb us or anything. So I think that was all playing into the, like a good talk, I guess.
Were there any moments where you caught yourself having any aha moments, where you caught yourself having prejudices that you had to question in the course of these interviews with those people?
I think for me, I don't know how it was for you, but for me it was when we went to visit the monk. I've never been to a church and I wasn't like raised any Catholic or anything. So that was a first for me, and I think for you too.
Yeah, and also the activist, the minimalist, he's only living in one car with really not a lot of things. So it's a new type of life I've never seen before.
And I think we were pretty nervous going into these talks with them because it was always like, wow, people are so different than us. Like, what should we expect? But everything we got was like friendliness, and everyone is so kind, and everyone like opened up to us. So it really I think it opened up us too. Like we saw that everyone is very open if you talk to them and don't have like any cliches.
And that's what your documentary does, so it opens new perspectives. I really enjoyed watching it. And you already earned another honorary mention last year for another documentary that you did. It was about artists and how they live from their art, how they try to live from their art. So why do you keep on coming back to this format of documentaries? Why do you like making documentaries?
Yeah, so why should we make up stories if there are so many stories in the world? So we wanted to, it's also easier to take a story than to make up a story. Yeah.
And I think it's always beautiful to see a real life and give a glimpse into that life than just make something up. I guess for us it's that way.
So, 2 documentaries which were honored already. We know that you're very motivated filmmakers, and some of your group are also organizing a film festival. Can you tell me more about that?
Okay, so in 2018, we were like, there's so many good festivals in Austria, but we feel like in Graz, our hometown, there's not enough, there's not a platform for young and indie filmmakers to tell their story, to give that people like a place they can tell their story. So we thought we should make a little film festival. It's called Cinema Talks, and yeah, it's now in the 2nd year running, and yeah.
So you're planning on doing more editions of this festival when maybe it's getting easier in a world after Corona, or when we are able to live with Corona more easily?
Yeah, actually on December 10th to 13th, there's the next festival taking place. So we hope everything's going fine.
Very good.
Let's hope, yeah.
Okay, so then we'll all keep our fingers crossed, looking forward to that. And here's a little peek into your documentary, Meine Welt Deine Welt, My World, Your World.
Ich lebe in einer Persönlichkeit, in der, egal wo ich hingehe, jeder schaut mir an, jeder starrt mir an.
Für mich sind Traditionen kulturelle Dinge, die was sich Menschen aneignen, ja, um in der Gemeinschaft zu bestehen. Ja, mein Leben im Vergleich zu vielen anderen Österreichern ist dann vielleicht untypisch, weil ich mich nicht identifiziere mit einem Land.
Ja, es ist schwierig, wenn eben so billig das Fleisch rausgeht. Und vielleicht ist es heutzutage gar nicht so bewusst, was das heißt, ein Lebensmittel zu produzieren.
Man wird mit Klischees konfrontiert. Sobald man irgendwo im Habit unterwegs ist, wird man mit Klischees konfrontiert.
Für euch ist überhaupt die ganze Situation ein bisschen easy cheesy.